Fellas, let me help y'all out. You trying to get a girl, the worst thing you could ever do is ask the girl, can we go get a drink? Do we look thirsty? Okay, now that that's cleared up. Then after the drink don't work, do you want to go get dinner? Do I look hungry? Okay, we are tired. And I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about nobody else. I'm tired of sitting across the table with these ugly ass niggas cutting up a steak, taking the tail off the lobster, stirring up mashed potatoes, drinking a Don Repo and Panda. I'm tired. Let's try something different. You want a girl? Support her business. Book an appointment. Book a consultation. Book a facial. Buy a wig. Let's do something different. Let's do some support the business. Once you support the business and you lock in with a woman on the business aspect, I'm telling you, you got it locked in. Then next, you work into her kids. You make her kids like you. Once you got them two things down pat, a girl gonna love you for real. A girl gonna love you. I'm tired of dinners. I'm tired of dressing up. I'm tired of these fancy ass restaurants, everyday 5-star, dressing up in heels and all this shit. And I know I'm never probably gonna talk to you again, because it's like, you ain't bring no flowers, you ain't brought no card, you ain't sent me no black truck, you ain't just did you ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing. Time is money. Support that girl business if you really trying to, get up in there. Y'all welcome.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. Gentlemen, I know we gotta, Houston, we have a problem. And it's these women that sit around and think that they're special enough. Gentlemen, I always tell you, stop. Okay, so, I'm gonna take you, you know what we're gonna do. I'm from the 1900s, so let's go back to the 1900s real quick. So real quick, back in the day, there was a show called Gremlins. And that was a show about these cute little furry things that when you put water on them, they would pop out other ones. But when you feed them after midnight, they turn into gremlins, and you don't feed these women. Except ice cream. But what she's saying is crazy to me. Gentlemen, let me tell you something. This is why you guys have got to start having more pride in yourself and stop asking women to do things for you or to be with you and try to pay your way through it. Don't pay your way through the game. This woman is crazy talking this way. Listen, gentlemen, let me tell y'all guys something. All you need is you. You don't need to spend all this money and all this other stuff on women. It's not conducive for you. It's not going to help you out, especially when these women don't appreciate anything. This woman is saying put into the business. But what is she saying? I'm sick of the lobster tails. I'm sick of cutting up steak. I'm going to take your money. I'm going to take your lobster tails. I'm going to take all these things from you, but I'm going to let you go. So what? Put into my business. So then once you put it in my business, I'll let you go. Gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. Gentlemen, listen. Gentlemen, listen. We teach game. I don't hate women. But one thing I can't stand is a woman who feels that she deserves more than what she actually is. Gentlemen, you don't have to do anything. And I want you guys to realize at the end of the day that when you learn this game, you don't have to deal with women like this. Guys, listen. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good. And all these women out here that sit around and they say that, you know what, I'm a good woman. Or you guys out there, you look at their ass, you look at their titties, you say, man, look at her body, man. I want to spend money on her. I want to take her out. I want to do all these things. Gentlemen, come on, listen. Please remember this. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it drives good. And when you get the game down, some women don't even deserve your dick or your time or anything. This is why it's important. Y'all got to learn the game, because when you learn the game, you don't have to worry about these women. You don't have to worry about attitudes. You don't have to worry about them sitting here and having all these expectations. This woman wants you to put money in her business. So you know what that tells me? That's a woman that is not good with business. Gentlemen, don't give women handouts. What you need is to hand out a little bit of your time, hand out a little bit of your attention, and stop running behind these women the way you are. Gentlemen, they're not that special. I don't know why we always move the wrong way. We've got to move differently in the game. And if we don't move differently in the game, you're going to have more problems with women, because you're going to sit there and think that, look, what is it that I got to do? And on top of that, you're worried about competing against other men. And on top of that, you're worried about saying the right things, dressing the right way, doing all these things. Gentlemen, they do not deserve your dinners. Do not listen, if you're going to take anybody to steak dinner, take your boys to a steak dinner. Just say, you know what, you're my dog. I appreciate you. I appreciate we riding out. I like this. Hey, dog. If I take someone to steak dinner, I have no problem taking my boys to steak dinner, because you want to know why? Because they're your boys, they're your dogs, you roll with them. But a woman, you don't buy her a steak dinner and you don't buy her lobster tails. What you do is you show her through the game that you're not that sucker. Guys, I don't want y'all being suckers. We've got to stop moving like suckers, and we've got to stop moving like these women are special. Listen, I'm not knocking a woman, but there's nothing special about her. There is nothing. Remember, game is what game does. And there is nothing special about her until she proves value and worth. And if she doesn't prove value and she doesn't prove worth, then is she actually special? So we can't sit around here and sit there and say, well, you know what? We'll give her the time of day because her body looks like something I want. Yes, I get it. You like her body. But gentlemen, okay, guys, I'm sorry. I like natural. I like natural beauty. I like a natural look. I like natural hair, even if it's short. I was watching wrestling and Jay Cargill, I think her name is Jay Cargill. I like her. I like her short hair. That was sexy to me. But what I don't like is the caked on stuff. This woman has no say. Gentlemen, I will always tell you guys, these women that wear these wigs have low self-image, low self-worth, low self-esteem, low self-concept, low everything. So why would you pay money and give food and lobsters to someone that is going to put on a wig to cover up her hair because she's ashamed of herself, caking on all that stuff, and then making all these crazy demands? Gentlemen, you don't have to answer those demands. And listen, I forbid you to stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop running behind the woman. Stop buying her things. Stop doing things. Because if you're moving this way, then the problem isn't her. You're just rewarding bad behavior. Guys, we've got to stop rewarding bad behavior. We've got to be better men. I know you can be better, but gentlemen, please do not spend any money on these women. They do not deserve it. All they deserve, like I said before, is dick and bubblegum. You're out of bubblegum. Offer dick. Offer light dates. Do not spend any money, because if you're the one spending money, she is not going to respect you the way you want to be respected. But guys, I want to know what you think. Tell me, when's the last time that you spent some money on a lobster meal or a steak for her to sit across from you, eating your food, only to say, you know what, let's be friends? Or a woman sitting there saying, well, you got to buy and earn your way. You know, my bills are short. You got to give me money or something. Gentlemen, what I'm saying is it's time that we have to draw a line in the sand, and we've got to stop allowing women to run all over us. But guys, let me know what you think. But at the end of the day, guys, this is what the game is all about. The game is not about running behind her. We're not going to run behind her. We're going to stand on all our fours, and we're not going to allow anybody to do or say anything that's disruptive. Guys, let me know what you think. But we've got to stop moving this way. And until we stop moving this way, they are always going to think that they're worthy of you work too hard to get your money, only to give it to them so they can eat your stuff and then go. Come on, guys, let's be better than that.